The world shifted in a rush of light and wind. Mix blinked and found himself standing in a vast circular chamber made of stone and mist. Above him, 5 enormous dragon statues towered in silence, each glowing faintly in their own color: red, blue, green, black, and gold. The old man stood at the center, his staff pulsing faintly with energy. "Welcome, son of Perseus," he said, his voice echoing through the chamber. "To wield the power of the 5 dragons, you must prove your heart, mind, and soul. Each test will push you beyond strength alone." Mix drew a steady breath. "I'm ready." The old man struck his staff against the floor, and the chamber burst into flame. The trial of fire. Mix found himself on a scorched plain, where rivers of lava cut through jagged rock. From the molten cracks, a crimson dragon rose, its scales glowing like embers. "To command fire," it rumbled, "you must master rage." The dragon breathed flame, engulfing Mix in a storm of heat. Mix screamed, not in fear, but in defiance. He forced himself to focus, not on pain, but on control. He remembered Sophia's smile, baby Perseus' tiny hands, the promise he made to protect them. The rage turned to resolve. His body glowed faintly, the flames swirling harmlessly around him. When the fire cleared, the dragon bowed its head. "Your will burns brighter than my flame." A sigil of red light etched itself on Mix's arm. The first dragon was his. The trial of ice. In an instant, the heat vanished, replaced by an endless tundra of snow and silence. Mix's breath came in clouds as he trudged forward through the storm. In the distance, a colossal blue dragon coiled around an icy spire. To command ice, it spoke in a calm, cold voice. "You must conquer despair." The dragon exhaled a freezing wind that swallowed him whole. Mix felt memories of failure, his father's death, his mother's tears, the endless battles. His body grew heavy, and his heart threatened to freeze. Then he heard Sophia's voice, faint but clear in his mind. "Tomorrow will be a new day, and we'll face it together." He forced his frozen limbs to move, lifting his sword skyward. The blade glowed with white-blue light, slicing through the storm. The dragon's eyes softened. "Even in the coldest night, your heart endures." The blue sigil appeared beside the first. 2 dragons down. The trial of wind. The world turned weightless. Nyx floated above a sky, filled with storms and tornadoes. A vast emerald dragon soared past, its wings spanning miles. "To command wind," it called, "you must learn balance between freedom and duty." The dragon unleashed a cyclone, hurling Mix through the air. He fell, flipped, and fought to regain control. In that chaos, he remembered the old man's words: heart, mind, and soul. He closed his eyes and stopped struggling. Instead of fighting the wind, he let it carry him. Like a leaf in the breeze, he moved with it, redirecting its force, turning chaos into rhythm. The storm calmed, and the dragon landed beside him. "You have found harmony in the tempest." A green sigil appeared. 3 trials complete. The trial of darkness. The wind faded, and black mist enveloped him. Mix stood in utter void, unable to see even his hands. Whispers echoed, his fears, doubts, every guilt he had ever felt. Then a shadow emerged, towering and twisted, his own reflection, eyes burning red. "To command darkness," it hissed, "you must face yourself." The dark Mix attacked, matching every swing of his blade perfectly. Sparks burst in the void as they clashed again and again. Each strike was mirrored, each move predicted. Finally, Mix dropped his sword. "I am not your enemy," he said quietly. You are my pain, my anger, but also my strength." The shadow hesitated, then nodded slowly, before dissolving into a swirl of black smoke that sank into his chest. "You have accepted your darkness." A fourth sigil appeared, black as night. The trial of light. When the shadows cleared, Mix stood in a place of pure radiance. No ground, no sky, only blinding light. The final dragon appeared, vast and majestic, its scales shining like 1,000 suns. "To command light," it said, "you must understand sacrifice." Before Mix could speak, he saw Sophia and baby Perseus appear in the distance, trapped within a sphere of golden fire. The dragon's voice echoed, "To gain my power, you must let them go." Mix dropped to his knees. "No, I won't lose them." He raised his sword, not to fight, but to shield them. "I'll sacrifice my power, my life, anything, but not them." The dragon studied him, and the golden fire faded. Sophia and Perseus vanished, their images dissolving into gentle light. The dragon lowered its head. "And that is why you are worthy." A final golden sigil flared upon his chest. The 5 dragons circled above him, roaring as one. Their energies merged, spiraling into a radiant storm that lifted Mix from the ground. His eyes glowed like molten stars, his armor shimmering with symbols of fire, ice, wind, dark and light. The old man's voice returned, proud and solemn. "You have done what few mortals ever could. The 5 dragons now answer to you, son of Perseus. Use their power not for glory, but for balance." As the light faded, Mix stood once more by the lake where it all began. The old man was gone. Only the soft echo of dragon wings lingered in the air. Mix looked toward the horizon, the kingdom, Sophia, and his newborn son waiting for him, and whispered, "It's time to end this war."